talking about today is my great-great-great-grandfather. His name was Manuel Esparza. He was only 5 years old when he lived through the Battle of the Alamo. There were Tejanos, 20 of them actually, that survived the Battle of the Alamo, and many of them that actually fought in the Battle of the Alamo.
The beauty of the event today is that we have a speaker who comes after 200 years of stories handed in her family to let people know that Gregorio Esparza was a Mexicano in the Alamo and his brother was outside the Alamo. Many people would not know that battles are about dividing families, for instance, that independence is also about dividing families, and that this should be part of history that should also be told. In order to identify exemplary bilingual teachers, they have to have been in the classroom at least 5 years, and if they were interested in a master's degree, in order to develop leadership, so that they would take on leadership roles within the district, and then they were selected for the program. And out of those teachers, I chose 6 that were teaching in 4th grade, so we could then pilot test and write the curriculum that would supplement the adopted curriculum so that we would have more inclusion of Tejanos and Tejanas.
6 of the AISD teachers actually did a little bit of research to decide and design a project that was fitting to their students and into their class. The children feel very confident in every process of the project that they've done, from the reading, the research, to writing and summarizing their finds, and then being able to present them in different visual ways.
Growing up, I wasn't really able to relate to history as much. I am a Tejana, and we did learn a lot of Texas history, but I just really never heard of any Tejano, Latina, or a Mexican, or anything of that sort who I could relate to. So as far as this project, it's just a way to bridge a connection between students and to let them know you are part of history. You really are. You just gotta dig through and see, and you'll find history, and you'll be able to relate to history.
Behind me are a group of 4th graders from AISD that are sharing some storybook box projects that they've worked on. So what they've been doing is researching Tejanos and Tejanas that are important to Texas history, and then they created a box which tells that story visually and in text. They're also sharing that with the undergraduates from the University of Texas. They're a bilingual cohort who is studying to be bilingual teachers.
What makes him special to Texas?
Because he studied medicine.
And they themselves researched also Tejanas and Tejanos in history and created some journey boxes that are filled with primary sources as well as secondary sources that includes visuals such as maps, photographs, any documents that they could find pertaining to that person's life story and their contribution to Texas history.
I think the kids are gonna respond to this journey box great. It has everything. I've learned from what I've experienced and interacted with students. They're really big on visual, anything that they can touch, see, it works out perfect. So there's a lot of that here. I just feel that they're really going to be excited, really interested in what's in here. They're going to take a journey in the journey box, and they're just going to be really excited. Our journey boxes, they're actually going to stay here at the Mexican American Culture Center, and they will be here available to the public.
I just hope that we get a chance also to do some professional development for teachers who are very interested in supplementing the adopted curriculum with, I think, materials that kids will be happy to engage in and get their families engaged in and get the community engaged in. We have so many wonderful resources such as the Mexican American Cultural Arts Center where we are today that can assist us as a place where we can have the kinds of sharings that we're having today.